Give me a minute. Is there any reason for us to be upset? How do you take a story that is so easy to not fuck up and you fuck it up? How? You literally had Cody in June of last year. Cody literally went out there with a pectoral muscle torn straight from the fucking bone. And give us perhaps one of the best Hell in a Cell matches of the past decade. And win. You. How do you have him come back from a debilitating injury like that, build up all that hype, have him win the Royal Rumble, have him be the first person to beat Solo Sikoa, and then have him lose? Chris, hi, Chris.
Hi. I'm upset about this as well. I just left a Twitter space. I'm like, ugh.
It's like I've been
So
saying.
pissed right now.
Sweet, as am I. How do you have a story that is so easy to not fuck up, and you fuck it up royally?
I don't know. Is it because WWE is going to be? Is it because WWE is going to announce they've been sold to Endeavor? And I don't know.
That's a whole other can of worms I don't want to get into just yet.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that either. That's complex and complicated, and I'll probably just get a headache over it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you build him up all that time.
Yeah.
He comes back from a near career-ending injury.
Pretty gruesome.
Yeah, pec was torn completely from the bone. You have him in the Rumble. You build him up. You have him cut awesome promo after awesome promo, and you have an excellent, awesome match, and you fuck it up with a shit ending like that.
Just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
Smells of Vince McMahon. It just smells of Vince. It has Vince written all over it.
Yep, it does.
It pisses me off so bad right now. I was literally screaming at that ending and just yelling, no, literally screaming. I think I scared my own husband.
Yeah, I remember being so fucking elated when Solo got sent to the back.
Me
when
too.
The Usos, when Sammy and Kevin came in to repel the Usos.
Yeah, me too.
We saw Cody hit 2 straight crossroads, but then
He's about to hit a third one, but then
Heyman
Heyman shows up and distracts the official.
The one time he decides to get involved.
Yeah. Like, why?
How do you fuck that up?
I
didn't even think Vince was capable of doing that. Oh, who the hell am I kidding? It's fucking
Vince.
Of
course, it's Vince the whole time. It's him. It reeks of him. It smells of him. It is him.
Without a doubt, it's him.
It is him. I mean, holy fuck.
And Notorious said it best. It was like a little over a week ago, I had a phone call with Notorious. Spoke for nearly an hour. Yeah. He said, and I quote, if Roman Reigns retains at WrestleMania, one person, Vince McMahon.
Yep.
Well, I know what my attention's going to be on tomorrow night. Yep. Well, tonight for me, but
right.
My attention's going to be on The Voice.
I'm gonna wait for Wednesday to roll around for AEW Dynamite. That's it.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's literally nobody left. There's no one left.
There is no one left. You can't have Gunther beat Roman because he's still the Intercontinental title because he retained tonight against Sheamus and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
It can't be Austin Theory. He's still the U.S. champion, and here's the big one. He's not ready. You're going to have to build Karrion Kross up. You're really going to have to build him up.
Yeah,
And I know there's been rumors Randy Orton might be coming back, but I don't know how true that
he
is.
is nowhere near ring ready.
I don't even think he is. So, and if they call up Braun Breaker, he is most definitely not ready because you just called him up. He just lost the NXT title at Stand and Deliver, but he's not ready. So there is literally nobody else for Roman to face unless you decide to give Cody a rematch, but that's like months away.
Yeah. Like, seriously. Yeah, people are saying, have Cody beat Roman at SummerSlam down the line, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. It won't have the same impact as it would have had tonight.
Yeah, because by then Cody probably won't have all the momentum and nobody's really going to care.
Exactly.
So unless you have Cody winning Money in the Bank, which I'm sure nobody's going to give a shit about that either. I mean, my God. I don't know. WWE's going to have to figure this out at some point because they royally screwed up.
Well, they screwed up by you. Their first mistake was unifying the fucking belts.
Mm-hmm. They never should have done that. USA Network has literally been begging and pleading for a champion on Monday Night Raw, and WWE just doesn't want to pull the trigger. Well, I should just say Vince McMahon doesn't want to pull the trigger. Triple H would have happily done it. But Vince is like, no way.
Yeah, because the thing is, Vince McMahon, one word to describe Vince McMahon, egomaniac.
Egotistical maniac.
He cannot stand to see his company succeed without him.
He can't stand seeing it succeed under the leadership of somebody else. He can't. He just can't.
So he would rather kill his own company than to just bite the bullet and have it succeed under someone else?
That's what it looks like to me. It makes me angry to just thinking about it, to be honest. It just friggin' makes me angry.
Seriously.
It's just I don't know what to say anymore about it. Pissed off beyond anything.
Okay, yeah, but here's the I can honestly, Christy, I can tell that you're really upset right now.
I am. I was almost crying in a space, and I almost cried before I ever got on Twitter or even came on here. I was about ready to start bursting into tears.
I can honestly say that that Roman Reigns could have made it. Sorry about that.
Right.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Okay. Get that Mountain Dew in there.
I just spilled it all over my laptop. I don't care.
No. Oh no.
I don't care. I'm so pissed.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
But I can honestly tell you that you're pretty upset right now. I could tell you that had Roman issued another challenge and MJF came out and beat him, you would have been fine with that.
Well, it's better than nothing, to be honest. Even though that wasn't going to happen, because MJF is the champion in AEW and he's under contract with AEW, so he's not going to go over there.
Yeah, just hypothetically.
I just wish that Tony Khan would buy out Cody's contract with WWE and have him come back to AEW.
Yeah, hopefully.
And this time, let Cody become the champion. Who knows what'll happen there?
And I know the pig's probably jumping for joy right now.
Noah, yeah, he's probably all like, "Ha ha, you suckers!"
Seriously, he can. Like literally, who's gonna take it from him? Who's gonna beat him?
I've mentioned the options, but they're all doing other things. Like Gunther's still the Intercontinental Champion.
Gunther's still the IC champ.
Yep.
And by the way, we know he's beating. Now we know for sure he's beating Honky's record.
Yep, that's true. Karrion Kross is not ready.
Far from.
He's far from ready, and I mentioned
That's
Braun
one
Breaker.
thing.
He's probably going to get called up, but he's not ready. So
It'll be
there's
it'll be like
literally nobody on the roster
it'll
that.
be like 2 years before he's ready for a mid card title.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah, and Austin Theory, nobody believe Austin Theory would have. Nobody believe, dude.
Yeah.
Ice, dude, a bag of ice in the ninth circle of hell would have a better chance of surviving in the fire than Austin Theory would of beating Roman Reigns.
Well, he tried twice with the Money in the Bank briefcase, and we know how that turned out. Not good.
The first time wasn't really his fault because the ring was halfway up, but
Yeah, and Brock just beat him up. And then the second time, Theory got clocked by Tyson Fury.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my Lord.
Like it'll be a good year before Breaker's even ready for a mid card title, let alone the main event.
Exactly. I mean, if it's the United States title, okay, fine. That would be ideal for him. Intercontinental champion, okay, that's ideal. But he's just not ready for the big one. He probably won't be ready for at least another, I don't know, 2-3 years at the most, maybe.
Absolutely. I'm kicking myself for not watching fucking American Idol tonight.
Well, they had the mentors like Clay Aiken and David Archuleta there. I mean, I
Yeah.
even missed it as well, just to watch WrestleMania.
And Haven Madison's in the duet round, so that's something to look forward to.
Oh yeah.
It's my pick already, but nonetheless, how the
This is crazy.
who is there's no one left.
There is no one left unless Cody demands a rematch, which I don't know if they're going to let him have one.
Yeah, there's been a real abundance of rematches for the world title in WWE lately.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not lately, almost the entire time. Well, not lately. Already at the better part of Roman's run, there's been an abundance of rematches.
Yeah.
Give Cody a rematch.
Like what, 3 times maybe?
Do you run it back with Brock?
No. I don't know if Brock's going to stick around. I mean, he barely beat Omos with some German suplexes and one F5, and I was honestly afraid that man's legs were going to collapse from under him trying to lift that guy up.
Yeah, with all luck, it'll probably be fucking Omos who beats him.
Ew, I don't even want to think about it. Omos is not ready. He is far from ready. I don't even think MVP would even have him ready for something like that.
Yeah, I'd be cool with a person I'd be cool with beating him, Bobby Lashley.
I don't think Roman's faced Bobby yet.
When he was a face, he has.
Yeah, probably back when he was a face, but Bobby's kind of heel-like, so usually the heel versus heel thing doesn't really make any sense.
Well, Bobby's more like a tweener right now. But
yeah, that might work. Other than that, there is just nobody. Roman's just run through everybody you could possibly think of in that company. And then again, I almost think another reason why Cody lost is he was being punished for starting AEW. But that's just my opinion.
Cena, Edge, Uso, McIntyre, which wouldn't have happened had Drew been completely healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brian Danielson.
Owens,
Yep.
Zayn twice, Balor twice.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterio.
Yep. Riddle,
yeah. Lesnar 3 times.
Yeah. They keep saying, oh, maybe have Jey Uso, dethrone Roman, saying the bloodline started with him, it should end with him.
No.
I don't see it happening, though.
Oh.
I just don't see it. They keep saying Jay's going to turn. They say Jimmy's going to turn. They're going to say Solo's going to turn. No. It's just not happening. I can't see it happening. That's the thing.
Well, I'm mainly going to focus my wrestling on AEW.
Yeah, me too.
I'll watch the WWE premium live events vaguely, but not as often as I would an AEW pay-per-view.
I'll probably just watch the highlights and stuff on YouTube and Twitter. I'm not gonna watch Raw. I'm not gonna watch SmackDown. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Backlash. I kind of doubt. I pretty much doubt it.
I sure as hell ain't watching Raw tomorrow.
I'm not. I'm probably just like I said, probably just watch clips on YouTube and Twitter.
Just keep up with it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Roman Reigns does something like, "Oh, there's no one left for me to beat, so I'm gonna relinquish these titles." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, he's not gonna relinquish them. He's just gonna say, "I won both these titles. Now acknowledge me." Yeah, how about acknowledge my middle finger, Roman? You fucker.
Yeah, yeah,
I will never acknowledge that son of a bitch. Never.
yeah, 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 man.
Ugh.
Yeah, if Roman does relinquish those titles, then this weekend is somewhat salvageable.
Right.
Somewhat salvaged. Salvaged, and then have Cody, and
Mhm.
then if Roman relinquishes the titles and Cody does a big tournament win at Backlash,
Mhm.
and then wins the titles, that rendered Roman's win at Mania fucking pointless.
Yeah.
Well, not at Backlash, at King of the Ring, but
King of the Ring. Yeah, it's either that or have Cody win the Money in the Bank briefcase when Money in the Bank goes to London, and then maybe have Cody cash in at SummerSlam or something. Don't have him do it on an episode of Raw or SmackDown. Just don't have him do it like that. But
no.
that just feels so incredibly far off right now.
Yeah. Vince McMahon right now, I can guarantee you right now, Vince McMahon is in the back laughing.
Yep. In knowing that he pissed everyone off by having our guy, Cody Rhodes, lose to his guy.
For the first time since 2017,
Mhm.
Roman is beginning to get go away heat.
Yeah, he is. He was starting to get that go away heat when he beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and
Yeah,
that was kind of upsetting.
yeah, but
Like, why? Why?
yeah, but listen, yeah, but when Roman came back and turned heel, that his reception improved.
Mhm. The
All
people
you,
were excited about that. They were like, "Oh my god, he's heel. This is what we've always wanted."
yeah, and yeah, but the thing is, Vince, he understands. Vince, he knows what the fans want, but he's outright said that he doesn't give a damn what the fans want.
Yeah, it's true. He doesn't.
Yeah,
He knew
he's
there were
outright said
many
it
of
in
us
a
for Cody to
he
win, and Vince is like, "Well, fuck you then."
and well, Vince outright said it in a CM Punk promo. He was like, in a CM Punk promo 2011, they were chanting, "We want something." I think it was "We want ice cream." Vince McMahon outright stated, "I don't give a damn what you people want."
Yep. Kind of makes everything Punk said in the pipe bomb promo, and then he'd cut this one at MGF and say, go, leave. Main event of 4-night pay-per-view extravaganza, but when you get back here, and I'll still be here, and that ass kicking will still be waiting for you.
Yeah, yeah. It started when the unit
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Kinsidekow.
Yeah,
Matthew
who booked Roman
Kinsidekow.
to win? Vince McMahon. Yeah, that's what.
Absolute. He had to have.
It had to have been him, especially with the news breaking that WWE is going to be bought by another company, and Vince is going to have a job with said other company.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah, WWE was bad enough with that. No, we don't need Dana fucking White too.
No, Dana White's an asshole.
You stingy ass fucker.
And yes, fuck. He created Power Slap, of basically a show requiring, would you like to get brain damage? Here, let's do a TV show where you get so hit across your freaking face, one side of your face ends up swelling from the impact.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah, if I'm Cody, I'm marching into Vince McMahon's office and demanding my fucking release.
Yep. Or basically say, if I don't get this championship, I've got a certain gentleman's phone number on speed dial. Here, let me call him up and say, hey, Tony Khan, would you like to buy out my contract with WWE and have me come back?
Yeah, if I am Cody Rhodes, contract or not, I'm not even letting Vince McMahon know. I'm just calling up Tony Khan and just having him buy out my contract in secret. I'm stealing the belts from Roman's locker room, and then And then on Wednesday, I'm coming out. Hey, if I'm Cody Rhodes, if I'm Oates, I'm coming out with both of the belts on an episode of Dynamite during MJF's thing.
Oh my God.
During
Could you
MJF's.
imagine it's like it's MJF Day in Long Island, New York on Wednesday, and Cody comes in and you hear the words, wrestling has more than one royal family, and then he comes out with the belts.
And keep in mind,
He's live. It's so hysterically funny. And MJF is like, oh, what are you doing here?
Yeah, and keep in mind, ever since Cody left, MJF's been hyping him up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Matthew, I agree. Cody should have won those belts. I think we both agree on that one. We definitely agree. But that would be hilarious if Cody said, these titles are actually mine, then runs out, goes to wherever AEW is going to be for their episode of Dynamite and just shows up.
Yeah, shows up.
Shock the hell out of everybody.
Sure.
What did we think of this, Matthew? Well,
we're pissed off.
Yeah, Aaron said it best. We're both pissed off about it.
Yeah, and if I'm Cody Rhodes, I'm cutting the promo. It might be the first. If Cody Rhodes had come out, it might have been the first time that MJF got a bigger reaction than himself in Long Island. And if I'm Cody Rhodes, I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm going. If I'm Cody Rhodes, I'm not going to show up on the arena. I'm just going to say that, hey, I'm back with AEW, and I'm throwing both of those belts into the fucking Long Island Sound.
Yeah, we're all pissed too, Matthew. Yeah. Take those and throw them right. No, actually, you would throw them into Atlantic because Belmont, New York, where USB Arena is located, is near the Atlantic Ocean side of Long Island. I have family there, so I know. Yeah, throw them in the Atlantic Ocean. Like, here, fuck these belts. Throw them away. That would be hilarious, though.
Yeah, and I'd take whatever vandalism charge I needed to if I was Cody.
True. Very true. Who's going to beat Roman Reigns? We have no idea on that one.
I don't know. At this point, have fucking Bobby do it.
Yeah, well, Bobby Lashley do it, or just have Gunther lose the Intercontinental title at Backlash and build him up to beat Roman maybe at SummerSlam.
Roman in Detroit.
Yeah, do it in Detroit. I mean, Gunther's more than ready for that. Gunther's more than ready for a world title, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, more than.
I don't know why he wants to hold on to the Intercontinental title. You've already proven in the past how amazingly good you actually are. He even held the NXT UK title for a long ass time, so he's been more than ready for like a long, long time. LA Knight, let me talk to you. Yeah, it's a good idea, but I don't think LA Knight is ready either.
Yeah, he's got the promo skills, absolutely.
Most skills and his wrestling skills are not bad, but he's just not ready for that.
But he's a perfect fit for Money in the Bank, though.
Oh, he would be. I mean, there's predictions that he could win Money in the Bank, but the thing is, he's not ready. Oh, we know that people are going off on WWE for this, Matthew. We know. It's all we've talked to people on. We've talked to people on Twitter, and in Twitter Spaces and all that, and a lot of them are fuming. They are so upset about this.
Yeah, we all are.
We all are, because we all believed this was finally it, that Roman was going to finally lose those titles and get pinned for the first time in over 3 years.
Yeah,
definitely.
Or better yet, he's drastically improved in the ring ever since you have Corbin come back as the lone wolf and have him fucking do it.
That would be it wouldn't be too bad. But I don't even know if Corbin's I don't even think Corbin's ready. I mean, Johnny Gargano, I doubt it with him because he hasn't been built up well and his book has sucked. I don't know why, because Triple H was always pretty high on him.
Yeah. Yeah. They're high on Dom.
High on Dominic, but I don't think the rivalry with Rey Mysterio is over yet.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Not by a long shot. I don't think Damian Priest is ready. We don't know about Finn Balor's status after Hell in a Cell when he got cut and it looked like he was bleeding worse than Jon Moxley tends to do in matches, but that was real blood. This wasn't fake.
But Moxley just has really, really thin skin, so he bleeds easier.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of body fat on him. He's mostly just muscle, pretty much. So yeah, he's going to bleed easy. He's going to bleed more easier than the average person would.
No, he isn't, Matthew. If anything, he's going to get more sympathy from the fans.
True. No, he's not. I don't think he's going to get booed, but I think people already feel terrible for him that this happened.
People feel, you could see the genuine look of sadness in Cody's eyes.
Yeah.
He probably didn't know until maybe just before or mid-match.
Yep, that's a theory that's floating around. And I think it was Julie who said it in a Twitter space. That clearly Cody didn't know that this was going to happen until maybe midway through the match or towards the end. Like he had no clue. But that's just as upsetting because it still makes me think Vince had something to do with it.
He had to have.
He had to. I don't think there was anyone else. I don't know why, if this was going to happen, why didn't Triple H say, no, we're not going to do it like that. We're going to stick to this, and that's it. Should Jay White debut or no on Raw? No. I doubt it. I think he's going to be all elite.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah. I'm sure it's going to make Vince even angrier. He's like, oh, God damn it, I could have had this guy. Tough shit.
Yeah, man, tough ass.
Yeah, tough ass. Maybe you didn't have what he was looking for in a company.
Yeah, and believe me, Vince would have fucking ruined him.
Oh, yeah. Eric and I talked about this on the Wrestling Asylum. Jay White everything that makes Jay White awesome, Vince would have forced him to change everything because it just doesn't fit what he wants.
Yeah.
In AEW, he would have been free to be Switchblade Jay White. And also with the Kenny Omega, the Bucks, Adam Cole, all there, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It does make sense.
He's made appearances for AEW Jay White, but I think we're gonna officially get the Jay White is all elite graphic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The night graphic. The
night he shows up on Dynamite.
The Dynamite before or after Forbidden Door, or maybe even the night of Forbidden Door.
Maybe. Yep, Matthew's saying it best. WWE is dead. AEW is rising. WWE is falling. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, AEW has proven they could overcome any type of drama, like the drama involving
Baby shit Brooks.
CM Skunk. Or, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, the reason there's been a war this whole time there's always been some underlying tension between AEW and WWE.
And people think it doesn't exist, but look, it does exist. Look at the talent that's in AEW.
Yeah. Yeah. Look.
It makes a homegrown stars and former WWE and former talent from other promotions.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, every company's gonna have duds.
Yeah.
Every company's gonna have duds. Hell, TNA in its best years had duds.
Mm-hmm. They did.
But the thing is, AEW's first stinker was All Out 2020.
Yeah.
Wasn't up to the standards as it normally was.
No, because we were in the middle of a pandemic at that point. They had to do it in Jacksonville. They couldn't do it in Chicago like they normally tend to do.
But the thing is, with Full Gear, AEW always bounces back.
That's true. They do.
Like they did with Full Gear.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that match with FTR and the Young Bucks.
Oh, God, that was amazing.
Phenomenal. I think it's one of the top 5 matches of FTR's career.
Definitely. Their trilogy of matches with the Briscoes and Ring of Honor was definitely 3 of their best 5 matches ever.
Yeah, they're best. I have a top 6.
Okay.
A top 6 of FTR matches. The double dog collar match with the Briscoes is number 1.
God. That was so good.
They're number 1. Their Death Before Dishonor, their Supercard of Honor Classic is number 2 for me.
Ooh,
number 3 is their Death Before Dishonor 2 out of 3 Falls match.
Nice. They were all good.
Number 4 is FTR and the Young Bucks from Full Gear 2020. Number 5 and 6 is the duology with Johnny and Tommaso.
There you go.
Johnny and Tommaso, top 10 FTR matches.
Yep, it's DIY.
The next 3, 7, 8, 9 were all against American Alpha.
Jeez. Oh, Yeah, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan.
Number 10 was and they were in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and they beat Andrade and Cedric Alexander.
Ooh. Oh. Does Cody Rhodes get revenge?
I sure hope so, man.
Me too. If anything, he deserves to get revenge for what happened to him. We don't know how he's going to be able to do it, but we think he's going to do it.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to bounce back, bro.
We don't know either. Oh, Lord. This is nuts.
Yeah, like you can't. Who are all the caliber main event guys? Give Drew. I don't know. Have Drew face him in London. Have him do it there.
Yeah.
I
You got to
wouldn't be
make
mad
sure
at
Drew's
that.
healthy first before you can do that.
What was that?
You gotta see if Drew is healthy first before you can do that.
Yeah, because we don't want a repeat of Cardiff.
No, we don't. Wow.
If you miss it, I just tossed that Mountain Dew bottle behind me.
I got a can of Pepsi right here. I'm not even finished with it yet. Oh.
How do you?
I know. How do you fuck this sort of thing up? I just don't understand it.
Yeah, look at. Yeah, look at WWE has a history of this. I hate to say it, they do.
Yeah.
One man who knows how they can fuck a story up better than anyone is the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Yep, Bray Wyatt. We don't know if he's going to be the Fiend again or not, and he's been out for personal reasons. So
he won't. He said he won't.
Roman Reigns. Yeah, I mean, it would have made sense, Matthew, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see, though. They get Vince out of the way first.
Yeah. But the man's 77.
It's like, come on now.
The man's 77. You gotta admit he has longevity.
He does.
Yeah, WWE. Look at what they did with Hell in a Cell 2019, The Fiend.
Yeah, they ruined him.
A man who this is the same match who June 28th, 1998.
Yeah.
Was it June 26th or June 28th?
I think it was June 28th.
Let me check. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on, because I'm not letting this bother me.
No.
Yeah, it was June 28th.
Okay.
June 28th, 1998. The second ever pay-per-view Hell in a Cell. Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, they had a hell of a match. But Undertaker and Mick Foley raised the... Now, I don't even want to say Mick Foley and Undertaker. Mark William... Mark, I don't know. I'm not going to let this bother me either. It's Undertaker's middle name. Yeah, Mark William. I got that right the first time. What was it? Mark William Calloway and Michael Francis Foley raised the bar that night.
Oh, yeah. Was that the one where Foley got thrown off the cell?
Thrown off the cell
and crashed to the announce table where he's been dealing with the pain from the injuries from that ever since?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a man who suffered two catastrophic falls in the span of 10 minutes. Still wanted to continue the match.
Yeah, and he's been dealing with the pain from those injuries ever since. I mean, how many surgeries has he honestly had to try and trying to deal with anything that's gone on due to the fact he's also getting older?
With him, yeah. But yeah, he continued that match with a busted shoulder.
Yeah.
Who would have thought 21 years later, they would have called for a no contest and a Hell in a Cell. And then the Fiend was fucking fine.
He was doing good. But
he was fine.
Should he have been put in a Universal title match against Seth Rollins? I don't honestly think so, because I don't think the character was even well developed for that sort of thing.
Yeah, but the Fiend was fine.
Yeah.
The Fiend was fine after that hammer shot, and he put him in the mandible claw. When Rollins was spitting up blood, why wasn't that the finish of the match?
Yeah.
They tried to rectify it at Crown Jewel, but it was too late.
Yeah, it was way too late by then.
And then that significantly damaged the Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
From Goldberg and Saudi, not even 4 months later,
Lord.
was what did him in my opinion.
Yeah. God damn.
So what were we? So if WWE is willing to fuck that up, I don't even know why we were surprised tonight.
I don't know why we were either. So we were expecting better, and then we didn't get better. Oh,
Yeah, we were expecting better because Triple H was in charge,
yeah.
supposedly.
And Matthew, yeah, we know Roman Reigns was booed before he turned heel, but now he's getting that same type of go-away heat he had after he'd beaten The Undertaker at WrestleMania when he was a face. Now as a heel, he's really getting majorly booed.
Yeah.
And it's not just because he's a heel; they're just genuinely angry.
Yeah, it's go the hell away.
Oh God! I just saw something. I scrolled past it. I'm sorry.
What?
Finn Balor, the cut and the top of Finn Balor's head. It's on. He posted a picture on his Twitter. Oh my God! It's disgusting.
Let me see this.
I don't even. Ugh. He posted it 9 minutes ago.
Moly.
Yeah, he said just a. That's not a flesh wound, by the way. Shit. That is that is so fucking nasty. Oh, yuck. Oh, I can't. That is. Oh God.
I think it's safe to say that night one of WrestleMania, much like last year, night one was definitely better than night two.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you having the tag team titles change hands to Kevin and Sammy, that was the right move, and it should have been. If the Usos lose the tag team titles, then that means Roman loses both championships. Yeah. But it didn't. It just did not happen that way.
But oh my God! Like who beats him now?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You can't have Rollins do it.
Cody's redemption arc. I don't know. I do not know. Oh my God. Picture Cody walking up the ramp. It's like he's like, what the fuck just happened to me?
If I'm Cody, yeah. If I'm Cody Rhodes, If I'm Cody Rhodes, I'm doing what Bret Hart did November 9th, 1997.
Yeah. Leave.
No, punching out Vince McMahon and I'm then leaving.
Yep. And then call Tony Khan and say, hey, can you buy out my contract? I'd like to come back to AEW.
Are him and Tony still on good terms?
I think they are. I've heard that they are.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's still got his phone number stored in his phone.
Here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. If I'm Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Tony Khan. It's Cody. Hi. Can you put me? Can you buy out my contract? I made a mistake heading over here.
Yeah.
Heading over here. Can you buy out my contract? Oh, absolutely, Cody. I've been watching the whole time. Yeah, you were doing very well, and I got elated for you. Then I saw what happened at WrestleMania.
Right.
So, and I have an idea that'll bring you viewers and get the whole world talking. Stealing both of Roman's belts, throwing them into the Long Island Sound.
Or pretty much just, since the advertising on Dynamite that Tony Khan has a huge announcement, how about Tony Khan comes out and says, I have a surprise announcement for everybody. And then you hear, wrestling has more than one royal family, and the crowd goes insane.
J-Man's here.
Hey!
What is up, y'all?
What is up?
What's going on, Jordan?
So, to quote a man of a plumber, what do y'all want to talk about?
That's good. Oh, my God.
Okay, so...
Oh, Lord.
For me, I really wanted Cody to win, but I get it.
Yeah.
This was 100 and this wasn't a Vince sync. This was can you keep the belt on Roman until we can get a feel of the roster, so we can find our next guy.
Sorry.
And we all know who that next guy is going to be. He barks like a dog, and he's in NXT.
It'll be
Braun Breaker?
it'll be a good.
Yeah, Braun Breaker's going to get called up and be built up to be that next guy.
Oh,
It'll be
God.
It'll be a good couple of years before Breaker's even ready for a mid card
Oh,
title.
No. He'll be the next guy to replace Roman as the guy.
Okay.
Roman will lose those titles before then. Because do we remember what Roman said the first night he came out with the title?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Wreck everybody, arrive, wreck everyone, leave.
Right. And he
Don't be
hasn't left
surprised.
yet.
Yeah, don't be surprised. 'Cause like Blackheart said, it's safe to say that Roman is gonna hit 1,000 days.
Yeah.
Oh,
With this victory, it's guaranteed he's going to hit 1,000 days.
Unless
And I'm going to respond to Punkstar LLC. I said, smells like Vince. Yeah.
unless they do something that I joked about, a winner take all.
Mhm.
Roman said, I'm going to pull some strings to get your titles back, but if you let the family down again, you're going to pay.
Right.
It's Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn against Roman and the Bloodline at Backlash, winner take all.
Oh, my God.
I wouldn't mind that.
That actually wouldn't be a bad thing.
And then Jey Uso says, you know what? Fuck Roman. Ends up taking the pin. And the Roman's like, no. I never said it was for both titles. No. I'm the big dog. No. He'll hit 1,000 days. He'll wrestle somebody else, like a Randy Orton. And then he'll say, "Oh, I told you. I'm gonna arrive, wreck everyone. Now I'm leaving. Throw the belt down, walk out, and then they can retire that belt."
Jeez.
So Cody Rhodes is going to be WWE champion at Backlash then.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. But then again, if you remember SmackDown when Roman raised that WWE title belt, I think he had a microphone in his hand. That's why he couldn't lift both titles in front of Cody's face.
Because I honestly believe that if Cody would have won, the fans would have turned on him again.
I don't know.
No, because
he would have been euphoric about it, but then would that euphoric feeling have lasted?
Yeah. Because
I mean, we don't honestly know.
How fast did they turn on Liv Morgan once he won the title?
Pretty quickly, and I don't honestly think it was fair because she wasn't given much of a chance.
No. So Jordan, before you came in here, Christy and I were talking about who's left to beat him. We maybe said Bobby was a good choice.
Randy.
Is he even ready to come back?
Well, he's far from in-ring ready.
He's been backstage doing testing all week apparently.
Right.
He's far from in-ring shape.
Right.
Because if you look at it, let's say the end goal is WrestleMania 40.
Right.
You have Backlash. You have King and Queen of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
You have
in the Bank.
Money in the Bank, but let's be faced with Roman. We're like, okay, I'll work King of the Ring and Backlash, but I don't want to work King of the Money in the Bank. You have SummerSlam. You probably have like a random pay-per-view maybe in September.
Probably.
Bring back Unforgiven.
You won't have one in October.
No.
Nope. You have Survivor Series in November. That's 6.
Yep.
Will that be a War Games edition of Survivor Series?
Triple H has apparently said that it's only going to be when it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6 Survivor Series, Rumble 7, 8 Elimination Chamber, then WrestleMania 40 is 9. WrestleMania 40 will be here before you know it.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll be there.
Yep.
I understand that we all wanted Cody to win, but
we do. We did.
We did.
And for people to be sending death threats to Roman and Solo.
Oh my God, that's so stupid.
And
but at the end of the day, they were just doing their jobs.
In record time.
Oh my God.
At the end of the day, they were just doing their jobs. What people seem to forget, we're not, like Christy, you and I say, acknowledge this middle finger. At the end of the day, we know he's just doing his job.
Yeah. I mean,
we know he's doing
his job. If I'm saying things like acknowledge my middle finger out of disdain and hatred towards the guy. So he's definitely doing his job on that one.
Yeah, Christy. But the thing is, Christy, you're saying that to Roman Reigns. You're not saying that to Joe Anoa'i.
No, I'm saying to Roman Reigns, not Joe Anoa'i. If it was Joe Anoa'i, I would say, hi, nice to meet you, sir. Shook his hand and walked away.
Exactly.
Joanna Wahi is gonna go down for this amazing storytelling. This bloodline thing is is the best storytelling he has done in his entire career.
Yeah.
People seem to understand. People don't seem to understand that we're not mad at the performers. We're mad at the people in charge.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was an audible.
It couldn't have been an audible.
No, Cody had to have known.
He must have known like maybe 15, 20 minutes before he went on stage.
No, because if you look on, I think it was their TikTok and their Snapchat, he looked like that all day. So he knew he was losing all day. It sucks, but we also got to look at it at the business standpoint too.
Yeah.
Because love Cody, he's not a spring chicken.
No, we know that.
And whoever beats Roman is going to be catapulted as either the next guy or one of the next guys.
Yeah.
And Cody, he is that face that they've been looking for.
Yeah, he has been.
He's
They
over.
haven't had a face of the company in like how long?
Since John Cena.
Yeah.
Since 2006, 2007. And then people started turning on him after that.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Cody is 37.
Yeah, and I think he said 45 is when he wants to retire.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's before you came in here, Jordan, Chrissy, and I, how we're talking about it, how this whole thing, like, I wouldn't have minded. Hell, Roman could have been champion. Roman could have beaten San Martino's record for all I care. Had he just been holding the Universal title.
Yes, right. That's the big thing.
Not the WWE title.
That's the big thing that fucked everything up.
That's the thing that fucked everything. Yeah, you made a mistake by fucking unifying the belts.
Yeah. And Triple H is probably working hard to figure out, okay, how can I do this without making Roman look like a bitch?
Yep.
And with it making sense.
Yeah. It's got to be the hardest thing he's having to do right now.
I can think of 3 ways off the top of my head.
Let's hear them.
Okay. Have Roman. Okay. Have Roman say that I've beaten everybody, man. Acknowledge me. And I've held the Universal Championship since August 30th, 2022. And I've held this championship since last year's Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Mania. Yeah. This is the new championship. This is the new thing to beat. This championship, it is complete garbage. Throws it on the mat there. Have Roman Reigns be even more big by disrespecting the legacy of the title. Mm-hmm. Basically, do a Shane Douglas in ECW.
That would get a lot of heel heat.
It probably would.
Yeah. Another way, like, basically just pick up where we left off. The Bloodline's official brand is SmackDown, right?
Yes.
So pick up
now that the Usos lost the titles, they won't be on Monday Night Raw.
No, they won't.
So pick up right where you left off. They left off. Have Roman bark the orders. Run roughshod over Raw. Blah 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 blah. And I said, I run this entire damn place. Nobody can touch me. And then have Adam Pearce come out and say, Roman Reigns. Why the hell do I sound like Vince McMahon there? But no.
I don't know why.
Roman Reigns, dude, have Adam be so mad that have him bring out a little bit of scrap iron back.
Or something.
Adam, Roman Reigns, you don't run Raw. You guys are officially on SmackDown, and the Universal Championship is blue, right? So that means it's the official title of SmackDown. And last I checked, if you look on WWE.com, both titles retain their individual lineages.
Mm-hmm.
So So, since you want to run havoc on Raw, I'll tell you one thing right now. As of this very moment in time, Roman Reigns, you are stripped of the WWE Championship.
Ooh.
Yeah, because Triple H even said on the after the
Press
media
conference?
scrum, the media
Yeah.
scrum press conference, whatever,
Yeah.
that the story is far from over between Cody and Roman.
Right.
Because the fact that it took 4 Superman punches, 4 spears, a 1D, a Samoan spike, kendo sticks,
Guillotine.
guillotine, a table, an almost table spot. That Roman
Wait,
threw
no.
all the dirtiest tricks in the book.
Yeah. And it still wasn't enough?
And it still wasn't enough to put Roman, because every match Roman has had since Sammy has joined the bloodline, he gets closer and closer and closer to losing.
Yeah. And eventually he's gonna have to lose at some point or another.
Yes.
He's gonna have to. Because it's
And
just going on so long.
WWE is they need to pick the right guy that they can trust.
They had the right guy.
I know Cody is going to be a top guy in the company. People
Yeah.
that think he's going to go to AEW because of this,
He's
not going to go back to AEW.
He isn't. Why?
The one thing Cody came to WWE for is to help make his dad's documentary. And saying, oh, well, he's promised a title in his contract. No, he wasn't. That was made by Wasm.
Oh, God.
Screw him.
The hell with that punk ass bitch.
And arguably, this was Roman's best match.
I will admit it was, but I'm still. The result still has me pissed off, to be honest.
It's not the outcome we wanted.
Yeah, it's not the outcome we wanted or needed, for that matter.
Because you have 2 people that can solve the Uso problem.
Right. Sammy and
now
Kevin.
We got to find somebody that can solve the Solo problem.
I don't know who out there can take care of Solo.
See, no, that's why when they kept panning up, I'm like, is somebody gonna come out?
Yeah, I kept thinking, is anybody come out? Matt Riddle, are you out there? Or somebody, I don't know. I do not know.
And the one thing WWE wanted is happening. We are still talking about Roman Reigns and his record-breaking reign 2 hours after the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Well, we know now he's hitting 1,000 days.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's just now beginning to set in, and I've just now begun to accept it.
It's setting in for me. I won't accept it, but I'll just deal with it.
And we have to
talk about it.
We have to blame everybody that wanted Hogan out of the record book.
Triple H. I know I've heard he
and
Hogan.
Triple H
and Hogan absolutely despise each other.
Yeah.
So apparently, but do you think Triple H would be smart enough to understand that the record is not that important? It can't be that important.
Yeah, no. I think getting to 1,000 days wasn't worth sacrificing that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it came down to today, the sale of the company.
With the news going around about Endeavor buying WWE.
Every time it seems like Roman's close to losing, the worst possible timing. Roman's supposed to lose at the worst possible times. Look at Clash of the Castle. Drew was supposed to win, but his health began to decline. Look at what Jordan said. Look at tonight. Sale of the company.
Yep.
How long has Hogan been champion? How long was Hogan champ?
What about? Let me find out. So I got an iPad in front of me right now. Let's see.
His first title run. Here it is. 1,474 days.
Oh, God.
So for Roman Reigns to beat Hogan, again, from King of the Ring onward, he would have to last until around September or October of 2024.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. No, actually, Hogan has the second longest reign. I'm looking at it right here. At actual reign, 2,185.
Wait, Christy, I think that's combined.
Oh, that's combined? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
combined.
There is.
all right, I'm going to have to go back here.
Yeah, I know there's
First reign
one
being the
Hogan.
second longest in the championship's history.
I-
Let's see. Scrolling. Sorry. Reigns list of champions. All the way. Let's see. Buddy Rogers, Bruno Sammartino. Keep going. WWF. Hulk Hogan, yeah. 1,474.
So so for Roman to beat that record, he'd have to last with that title until September of 2020, till September or October of 2024.
Oh, no. No, God, no. No. How much? This is torture. I'm sorry. This is torture. I said this before on one show. This is the equivalent of Chinese water torture. It's so unbearable.
Yeah. You know something?
Mm-hmm.
Jordan, tell me if I'm wrong here. I'm actually beginning to fear they might have him beat Bruno.
Break.
Yeah. I can't believe it. Here we go. It says Punk Star LLC says at this point, Rock versus Roman for Mania 40, knowing Roman gonna win after that too. So probably Mania 41. You don't even know when WrestleMania 41 is gonna be at.
More than likely in Vegas.
More than
At
either Vegas or
Allegiant,
Chicago.
at Allegiant, yeah. If it's Vegas, it's Allegiant Stadium. They would probably do in Chicago at Soldier Field, but Soldier Field, I think, that place is going to be gone because the Bears are probably moved to a new stadium in a suburb.
Besides the weather, besides Chicago's weather was horrible anyway.
Oh yeah, it's cold, and even at this time of year, they're still feeling the effects of winter.
Yeah, I remember going to WrestleMania 29. That was at MetLife Stadium. I wasn't up near the nosebleeds. I had pretty good seats.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the nose. I had pretty good seats, but I wasn't on the floor. I was in the upper deck. Freezing.
Damn. Yeah, found this tweet from Shar. She said, to all the people out there saying the only person to dethrone Roman is Mox, for the love of God, please stop. He'd receive the same damn booking as everyone else and be another statistic in Roman's reign. And secondly, he just signed a 5-year extension with AEW and will be an AEW lifer. I mean, excuse me. She makes a valid point on that one because, Mox can beat Roman. That's understandable. But knowing how WWE's booking is and knowing how their creative used to be, Mox isn't going to go back. I don't see him going back unless it's he, Roman, and Seth get inducted into the Hall of Fame as the Shield.
If Mox went back to WWE, he'd be going back as Dean Ambrose.
Yeah,
and
he would. And to him, the Dean Ambrose character is dead. Because after the disastrous heel turn, he's found in all the things he had to do as that heel character, he found the character was irredeemable. He couldn't do anything about it. That's when he knew he had to go.
Yeah.
It was the exact segment where he was getting shots in the ass.
Yeah, that one. I remember that.
Yes, that he decided. It was that exact segment that he was like, you know what, I'm dipping.
Yeah, he's like, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. Go ahead, Jordan.
I see him maybe going if they give him the Hall of Fame induction eventually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they say you, Roman, and Seth can have the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh God.
Especially if they go to like Cincinnati.
Oh my God.
I don't think we're ever going to get a Mania in Cincinnati.
No, we're not going to get a Mania in Cincy. I highly doubt it.
They're like fixing up their stadium.
You mean where the Bengals play?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I mean, I don't see it happening. I mean, WrestleMania, they do it in the big cities, like they did it in New York, WrestleMania like 29 and 35. They did it in Dallas twice, did it in Orlando. They've done it in Los Angeles. The only other, I mean, they've also done it in Miami. I think they go where the big cities where the action is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
How do?
I mean, they could do it in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium where the Falcons play because that place is still pretty new.
We could do it in the Viking Stadium.
Yeah, US Bank Stadium. Yeah, because that's has the roof is closed, so yeah, you can control the temperature and everything like that.
And that's more than likely going to be the year that Lesnar goes in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if WrestleMania is in Minneapolis, so yeah.
I feel bad for Tyler.
So what?
I feel bad for Tyler.
Yeah, I know. He probably had his hopes up just like we all did.
Yeah, he's pissed. Notorious is pissed too.
Yeah. Blackheart is laughing, going, "I told you so. I told you so." And I'm like, "Stop it. I'm going to cry." It's like, I respect the hell out of Blackheart. I do. He gave me a chance.
Yeah, because
And I co-host the Wrestling Asylum because he asked me and I said yes. And he gave me that opportunity and I appreciate him for it. But I'm like, come on, dude. Come on. This is upsetting to me. I'm going to cry.
yeah, and hey, I said it all week. I said it for the last 3 weeks. I see shenanigans happening in that match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that record, they can make so much money off that fucking 1,000 days as a tribal chief.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Money isn't everything.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that the moment Roman Reigns loses those titles to whoever it may be, I can guarantee you that he's going to get a standing. That after the new champion gets done heads to the back and he's alone in the ring and he stands up, he's going to get the loudest fucking ovation.
No, the moment that it turns 1, 2, 3 to a new champion, the moment the 3 count hits, that place is going to explode.
That's what I thought was going to happen in SoFi. 1, 2, 3, and then the roof's going to blow right off the damn place.
Like I said, every title defense, he gets closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to losing.
Yeah.
Cody was a solo and a half away.
He was.
A solo problem away.
Had not snuck his way back in there and hit him with the Samoan spike.
No, because as soon as the Usos came out, I'm like, okay, where's KO Zane? There they are. Oh, wait, okay. Where's Solo's big ass? And then I see a hooded. I'm like, yeah, okay.
No, Solo.
Spike. Boom.
Damn.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'm like.
And I'm like, fuck.
Because once Roman loses, but this tribal chief gimmick is over.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And this is literally some of the best storytelling that he has done and the WWE has put out.
I don't disagree with that for 1 minute, but this has just been going on so unbelievably long.
I think
it could end on fucking Level Up for all I care. And
yeah, it could. It could. Who knows?
It sucks. It really, really sucks. But for all we know, Triple H wants Gunther or like one of his NXT kids to be the one to beat Roman.
Gunther's beating Honky's record.
Oh no, he's beating Honky's record. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still the Intercontinental Champion. So
he has to.
That's shocking. I mean, believe me, it didn't make sense to me at the time, but I'm like, well, maybe they don't think he's ready to face off against Roman in a world title match.
Yeah, because once you take that belt off of Gunther, you have to put him in the main event scene.
You do, and I've heard Tyler say this, which is basically, if you put Gunther in a world title match, he has to win it. He absolutely has to win that world championship. He has to. You can't have him lose.
Yeah, but here's a story that I think could be the best story since the Ray and Dom and the whole Bloodline thing. Right. You know, Sheamus is getting up there in age, right?
Yes, he is.
age, right? And you know he's nearing the end of his WWE career. You know he's nearing the end of his wrestling career.
Yes.
Which, by the way,
I'll be right back.
I remember when Sheamus first debuted.
Mm-hmm.
2009, I was a little kid. I honestly thought this guy was going to be gone in 6 months.
And then he's winning titles and everything.
And then not even 5 months, barely even 5 months later, because he debuted on June 30th, 2009. But
Right.
not even 5 months later, here he is beating John Cena, the face of the company, to become WWE champion. I honestly thought he was going to walk into Mania with the title.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was going to be the one. Yeah, well, but then Sheamus went on to amass some of the biggest accolades of his career.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and look at him now. Surefire Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah.
And then around SummerSlam, how long has Gunther been champion?
What about since?
I heard 290 something. Hang on.
Right. I'm looking it up.
Hang on.
Here it is. Let's see. Let's see
Here it is. 290 plus days.
Yep.
209. Wait, who's doing Gunther?
Gunther.
290 plus days.
Mm-hmm.
But WWE can never get it right because they say 296. Wikipedia says 290.
Right. I would believe we could. Yeah, 290 plus days. And
290. So
I
he
think
has
that was
to
on a
hit,
taping delay.
I think he beat Ricochet.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, his episode was not. Yeah, the thing is with the Sami Zayn Intercontinental title, recognized it beginning February 18, 2022, when the episode aired on tape delay. That doesn't say that for either Ricochet or currently Gunther. He's had it since June 10th, 2022.
and that was live.
So yeah.
So I'm going off of Wikipedia. Gunther has to hold the title for 164 more days.
Yep.
I can easily see him doing that.
And then eventually you're going to have him lose and put him in the world title picture.
So for him to tie the record,
He's been ready for that for years.
For him to tie the record, he has to hold it 164. For him to break it, he'll have to be 165.
Yeah.
See, WWE is at a point right now that they can do two things that they haven't been able to do since the 80s.
Which is what?
One, getting one of your heavyweight champions to 1,000. Even Super Cena couldn't do that.
No.
And two, break Honky Tonk Man's record.
So 165 days. Well, is SummerSlam going to be in that time frame, Jordan?
Hang on. Hey Siri.
Oh, great. You tried to activate my Siri. Because my little thing popped up in the corner of my iPad.
Wait, hey, what's the date in 165 days?
The date in 165? Hang on, let me look it up. $165 days from now. September 15th.
Oh, jeez.
So he'll probably, not at SummerSlam, Gunther will probably have to lose it around Survivor Series.
It'll be September 14th.
Yeah, and then a Survivor Series, I think, is in November. Yeah. So I'm thinking that's when he probably loses the title, and then you put him in a world title picture against Roman if he's still the champion by that point.
Here's what I would do. I could create the best story since Ray and Dom and the whole bloodline thing.
Mm-hmm.
We know Sheamus is getting up there in age, and we know I think personally his career is winding down. So here's what I would do. I would have Sheamus just go on a loop. I would just have Sheamus go on like a little bit of a losing streak, and just have him like descend into madness. Give him wins when it counts,
Yep.
Deserves it because he's constantly been there, but in there. But here's the thing, and then around Survivor Series, you have him come back and say, "I still haven't become the Intercontinental Champion." And you can have Gunther come out and say he isn't worthy. He's already beaten him. Nah, nah, nah. So Gunther has it. His cohorts of Imperium him do it. Like, so he
ST of WWE and still Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair.
All right, I'm not mad about that one. Bianca retaining.
Oh, I am.
Why?
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about it. But the thing is,
Asuka got fed again to another superstar that she should beat.
I know.
Asuka's only won one match, I believe, one match at WrestleMania, and that was a tag match, so she didn't even get the winning decision.
Yeah.
but here's the thing: I would have Sheamus. I'd have Sheamus beat Vinci and Kaiser to earn a title match, and say, Sheamus. I'd have Sheamus perhaps cut the promo of his career, saying, "If I can't beat you for the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series, I'm done."
Hey, do you have any advice for you?
Have it be title versus career.
You've come to the right guy.
Yeah, have it be title versus career, and give Sheamus his moment that way.
Oh Lord.
You mind that?
It would be good.
Yeah.
Environment you're in is or anything.
So give Sheamus that one last title before he retires, and then when
Yeah.
and then put Gunther in the main event. Blackheart.
Blackheart. Oh, he's in the chat.
Oh, hey Blackheart, come on in, bro. We won't yell at you.
No. We all right.
Salute, Blackheart.
Salute. Salute.
And I love everybody, but for those that are saying that they're not going to watch Monday Night Raw, I find that really hard to believe for most people.
Well, I'm just gonna watch on YouTube and Twitter, and that's it. I'm not watching a full episode. I just can't do it. I'm still pretty angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it best, Blackheart. We've been through enough already.
Yeah. My attention's going to be on The Voice tomorrow. The ultimate for me.
Because what's the next step?
It's a good question. What is the next step?
Because if Cody would have won, we know the next step from now until more than likely SummerSlam would have been him and Roman going back at it.
I don't know.
So obviously they know something. They have something up their sleeve that they're not saying anything about.
Yeah.
Tonight for me,
if you're gonna rebuild Cody to have him beat Roman, you've got to build him up to where he has that momentum again, to where people love him again.
Well, tomorrow for y'all, and tonight for me is the Raw after Mania.
Yeah.
This could be a test. See how the fans treat Cody when he loses a match that everybody thought he would win. He was the favorite in Vegas.
Yeah.
Up until 6:00 on the West Coast.
Right.
It is.
Then the moment Gunther won, Roman's odds being the favorite went up to like 25%.
So if Gunther would have lost the Intercontinental Championship, my God.
Cody might have stayed the favorite, but the fact that no titles changed hands tonight,
that just, oh boy.
Triple H's Golden Boy, Triple H's Golden Lady, and Roman.
Yeah.
And then you had the Christian and Gangrel tribute in the Hell in a Cell on Edge's
Yeah, they
jacket.
were picture of them on Edge's jacket.
And then you had Finn literally cut himself open to the point where he's in concussion protocol.
And he was bleeding too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I
I
doing?
honestly believe the cell match was going to be longer than that.
Yeah, but because of Finn getting cut open like that on top of his head and him bleeding, though not as bad as Mox, they had to cut it short.
Speaking of Mox, do you think he'll ever get a rematch against MJF?
Maybe.
Depends.
Maybe after he's done with his elite stuff.
Oh, his
Then
current
maybe I could see them running it back at Full Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
Full Gear. What am I? Adam Cole has to win at Full Gear. What am I talking about?
Well, we've been predicting that Adam Cole would probably be the one to dethrone MJF at Full Gear. I think the earliest would be AEW Grand Slam in New York if they're doing it again this year.
MJF has to lose on pay-per-view.
He has to. He can't lose on a special episode of Dynamite. It just doesn't make sense.
He cannot lose on free TV.
Uh-huh.
no, he cannot. Yes, Blackheart. Yes, he did.
Yes, you told us, Blackheart. All right. We've been through enough, but you can come in if you want, man. I'll send you the link as well.
Hey, I knew. I said, I have a feeling they won't pull the trigger. And I've said this once because they are this close for that stupid record. And they are literally, Roman's doing the best work of his life.
Yeah. Ooh, tweet.
And according to Roman, because he said in the press conference, we're just getting started. We haven't even scratched the surface level of what we can do.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Christy, I saw your tweet tagging WWE.
Oh, this is the picture.
Yeah, the picture of
Rest in piss.
Because Christy, there's a photo.
I mean, here, I'll give credit where credit's due for that one. Eric ended up finding it, and I thought, oh, that's so appropriate. I'll tweet it.
Christy, there's a photo going around of Cody Rhodes with Roman in the background, right?
Yeah.
And
Cody looking heartbroken.
And somebody says, this looks awfully familiar. And it's
Cena?
John Cena crying in the background behind WrestleMania 28.
Yep, definitely.
They,
I've seen that.
The top two faces in the company get beat by Samoans.
Fuck.
Now, are we going to do a year-long build with Cody again?
I don't think so.
Because realistically, it wasn't really a year-long build because he was out for most of the year.
He had to heal from having his pectoral muscle torn completely off the bone. So there's that.
But I honestly think that was one of the best matches of the weekend for WWE.
Right.
Yeah. Match,
it just did not end the way we had hoped it would.
Yeah.
Just don't let the ending take away from the match. Just like I try to tell people people for the exploding barbed wire death match between Mox and Omega.
Oh,
the match itself was on. The match itself kicked ass. That ending sucked.
Yeah.
My match of the week was the triple threat.
Mm-hmm.
My match of the week was the tag titles.
My match of the week was a tie. It was Rhea versus Charlotte, and then Sammy and KO versus the Usos.
Triple threat tag titles. Eddie versus my bad. Ray versus Dom. I still can't believe Ray came out to Eddie's music.
Viva la raza.
Yeah, triple threat tag titles. Ray versus Dom, and then Roman. Not in that order, but the triple threat is my number one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think now everyone's going to shift their focus to Double or Nothing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Double or Nothing. The main event, the mark answer is the Pillars Fatal 4-Way.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Pillars 4. But the logical answer, the safe answer, Hangman.
So I have a question. Would everybody be this mad if it was Jon Moxley back in WWE and doing this year-long reign?
Oh my God, are you kidding me? I would be ecstatic and just singing his praises.
Would everybody be mad again if it was Cena?
No.
No, I would just look at it.
Because
Well, it's
Cena was
better
actually
than
there
the
doing
other
it.
choice, whoever they had in mind.
Because Cena.
I mean, would everybody be mad if it was, let's say, a Bobby Lashley who's getting a 30-year title reign?
We wouldn't be mad.
No,
I mean, I understand where
I
Roman's
wouldn't be mad. I'd be annoyed, but not mad. I'd be like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Because it's the 2020s.
Mm-hmm.
No title reigns to be over a year and a half or 2 years at the max.
Yeah, and Roman is approaching 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roman needs to lose that title anytime he possibly can.
Yeah. He could lose it Money at the
I
Bank. He could
personally
lose it
think-
at SummerSlam. He could lose it at Survivor Series.
I personally think once he hits that 1,000 days after the night
Mm-hmm.
after Queen and King of the Ring, he's losing his next defense. He has to lose his next defense.
He has
There's no
to.
ifs, ands, or buts
Or
about
here's
it.
the next situation. He wins his next title defense, is worn out, and then loses to whoever has the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Hopefully.
For all we know, Seth Rollins could win the Money in the Bank, and then Roman could face, let's say, Brock Lesnar again.
Oh God, Heist of the Century Part 2.
And Seth Rollins could cash in, and then Seth Rollins could. I know Cody said no. Seth Rollins could be like, you know what, Cody, you got screwed. It happens to all of us against Roman because McMahon.
Yeah.
I'll give you an opportunity for the WWE title.
Oh my God. Well, let's see.
Anyone could. He has to lose soon. He's got to lose soon.
He has to. This Cody losing this match just isn't worth it.
Yeah, it wasn't. 1,000 days wasn't worth sacrificing the best build that there was.
Exactly.
I mean, if Cody still gets the same reaction in the next 2 weeks,
Yeah.
he needs to win the next one-on-one match with Roman.
Oh yeah.
It depends on where it's going to take place at. It probably can't be Backlash. That's too soon.
Yeah, no, because apparently for Backlash they are going to do that 6-man tag.
Yeah, they're going to do the 6-man tag.
Because
And then
they set that up tonight.
Winner take all. Perfect.
do the winner take all. Have all the well, actually, you can think of the Usos don't have the belts.
Yeah. So Roman can be like, you know what? I'm going to do you a favor since you guys failed the family, and I'm going to go talk to Adam, and I'm going to get us a 6-man tag, and I'll put my belts on the line if I can get you guys your belts because you guys can't do shit yourself.
Right.
You always need somebody's help. You need Sammy's help to beat RK Bro.
Yep.
Yeah. RK Bro and Drew, yeah. But and then right when it looks like the Usos are about say that so after like 30, 45 minutes of a 6-man tag that brings Colosio de Puerto Rico down.
Right.
I did that perfect, but nonetheless.
Because when they announced they were going to Puerto Rico and they were advertising Roman and they're advertising Roman for King, I'm like, he's not gonna lose. Because WWE hasn't been to Puerto Rico since 2005.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
January 2005, New Year's resolution. I believe that was the last time they were in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
they are going to want to stack that card as much as they can.
Yeah.
Here's what I would do. Personally, I would have do the whole 6-man tag with the winner take all thing like you mentioned, Jordan. And then right when it looks like the bloodline's about to be right back on top again, right back wholly on top again, and Jay super kicks Roman. And walks off. And Jimmy's like, the hell you doing, man?
Then you have Jay say, I've had enough of this shit. Or something close to that.
Because I've heard people say that Solo should be the one to give Roman the death blow by saying, remember when I said the elders sent me?
Yeah.
I saw that.
I meant the elder, the great one.
Yeah, I saw that.
The Rock.
Then he shoves Roman, walks out, and then Roman gets hit with whoever's finisher he's facing. 1, 2, 3.
Crossroads.
Crossroads, cross hammer.
Crossroads, spear,
Haluva kick,
haluva kick, or whoever.
stunner.
Last
Any
Symphony.
one of the 3 finishers that we know of off the top of our heads.
No, because I know everybody was like, "Oh my god, this could be it." Oh no, oh my god, this could be it. Oh no, oh my god,
I
this
was
could
one
be
of
it.
those saying
This
it.
could be it. This could be
It's
it.
like, oh God, this could be it, and then I almost start crying.
I'm like, oh no,
I was
1D.
like, please. I was literally shaking. I was trying not to wake up my poor husband because he was trying to sleep while I'm trying to watch WrestleMania. And I'm trying to do everything I could to stop myself from actually physically shaking. I was so damn nervous.
Yeah.
I want to see how Cody bounces back.
I'm sure he can bounce back from adversity.
Yes, because this arguably is the biggest loss he's ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably the biggest professional heartbreak of his life.
Yeah.
And if he
aside
is
from
the
maybe
one,
MJF.
if
Aside
he
from
is the
maybe
one,
losing to MJF.
Right.
if he is the one to beat Roman, that will make this so much sweeter.
You got to have the people care.
That
You gotta have people.
he was literally a fingertip away, and the bloodline got involved because they were one man outnumbered.
Yep.
Because they got the Usos problem solvers in KO Zane. And
yeah, then you got to do a solo. There's no one to do it solo. Big ass.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to step up and take on Solo.
Whether it be somebody that Solo has taken out, like a Matthew Riddle,
I'm thinking Riddle is the more. I think Riddle sounds like the logical answer.
Yes.
And since he's out of rehab, this will definitely give him something to do. Like he can say, "Bro, you screwed me over. Now I'm gonna screw you over." Or something.
And do you guys notice that the moment it happened, everybody started on the AEW bandwagon again?
Yeah.
I've been on it for years. I just haven't been on it full time.
No. See, hey, I like AEW.
I love AEW. If it weren't for AEW, my love for pro wrestling would have died a long time.
I really, really like AEW.
I love it.
But I'm not gonna shit on the entire weekend of the Super Bowl of professional wrestling, WrestleMania, because something that we all knew could happen, because there could be a slim chance of it happening.
Yeah.
People saw Roman win and they immediately got pissed off.
I was one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I was upset too, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give Paul Levesque one chance to convince me.
Yeah,
convince me that this is the best decision for the company as a whole.
Right.
Yeah, but the thing is, what you said, Jordan, like how it's going to be so much sweeter. You've got to get now you're faced with the challenge of getting the crowd more behind Cody than they were before.
Exactly. Okay. They've got to care. They've got to say, we believe in Cody. We think he should really win this at, say, I'm going to throw a random one out there, SummerSlam.
Like now,
you got to let him rebuild his momentum, and you got to help him get the people on his side.
And we don't know if the audience would have cared. For all we know, Cody could have won, and the fans could have turned on him the next night.
Right.
It could be another
AEW. What we didn't know at the time was Cody was actually a heel in AEW. Nobody picked up on it.
Yeah, for all we know, it could have been another Liv Morgan situation. I know I've said that, but the fact that you guys catered and begged and pleaded and said I would give anything for her to win the title, she wins the title. We're all happy for her, and you guys literally booed her and said you can't wrestle. Not even 48 hours.
Trash. And have her lose to the biggest piece of trash of all, Ronda fucking bitch Rousey. That was wrong.
Yeah, but
made no sense.
Here's the thing about wrestling fans and wanting them to win, wanting their favorite wrestlers to become champion. Here's the thing. They don't want them to win. They don't want them to be like, they don't want them to like have an actual reign with it. They just want the big moment.
Right.
Like, I get what you're saying, Jordan, but I personally don't think the fans would have turned on Cody because we actually wanted him to have a run. But everyone else, Yeah, like you said, that MGM was Money in the Bank at MGM Grand or T-Mobile that year?
MGM Grand Garden Arena. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double or Nothing was at T-Mobile Arena like it's going to be this year.
Yeah, and so MG, yeah, when Liv won the title that night, MGM Grand damn near fell down.
It did. It exploded.
Yeah, and like I said,
then once the hysteria wore off,
and the bad booking started.
Like I said tonight, the WWE, they have made record-breaking sales in the last 2 nights.
Yeah.
They broke last year's in less than 4 hours, and that was only night 1.
Yeah.
In less than 4 hours.
Yeah. Night 1 had everything.
Yeah. The thing that really screwed it up is that the fact that it was the titles are unified.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think we would have been as mad as we were had it. I don't think we wouldn't be as mad. We wouldn't be as pissed off as we were had it just been for one championship.
Yes.
Yep. There had been
and not the titles unified either.
The titles have to go for one championship, and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
It may be predictable.
So pissed off is because the championships are unified.
Yeah.
And I really hurt my hands doing that.
Oops.
And the fact that Roman hasn't taken a pinfall since 2019 is
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And we don't
over 3 years.
We don't talk about who's the last one to pin him.
Who was it? I forgot.
Baron Corbin.
Oh God.
Because that same night, Roman punked Corbin and put poor dog food on him.
Ooh, yuck. That was gross, by the way.
Yeah, there's one, and Jordan, there's one person. Before you came in here, Christy and I talked. There was one person who was absolutely nutting at the result, and that being the pig.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee you right now, he's cutting backflips.
Yeah, he probably is.
If he can, with
yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, had it not. Yeah, here's what I would have done for 38 last year. Here's what I would have done. I think I actually tweeted it out. Hang on, let me find my tweet. Let me find that.
Because try to make it so Roman doesn't take the pin, but he doesn't win both titles. Because whoever finally ends this reign, he will be the first guy in, let's say, 4 or 5 years. I know I just jumped a year and a half, and I'm sorry, but
it's all right.
He'll be like the first guy in a really long time to make Roman lay on his back for 3 seconds.
Yeah, help. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And part of me is thinking it's gonna be one of the NXT kids.
Yeah.
Like Braun Breaker.
It will be Braun Breaker. I don't see it being Gargano because I see Gargano and Ciampa.
They're probably United DIY. It can't be Carmelo Hayes because he's the current NXT champion, and his reign's probably going to last a good long while until someone like say Grayson Waller rises up and takes him on.
He is not losing that title until at least Vengeance Day.
And Gunther,
that's why I said long time with this title reign.
And Gunther is still the IC champion. If Gunther wasn't the IC champion, I would say okay. Maybe Cody losing's not that bad because we got Gunther.
Yeah, but right now Gunther still holds that Intercontinental title, so there's really nobody left.
I mean, you have Randy.
He's not ready.
Even if he was ready,
even if he is backstage and everything like that, he needs to get into ring shape.
Yeah,
and get the official all clear from WWE Medical.
Because apparently that's what he was doing. Apparently he's been with WWE Medical since Monday.
Okay.
We have Riddle, but Riddle's already fallen. But so did Sami Zayn.
Right.
See, we have AJ.
He's coming back
Sure.
from injury.
Yeah, we have Karen Cross, who has never touched Roman.
Right. I
Not
mean,
ready.
even though when he came back, Scarlett put the hourglass, turned it over as if to indicate TikTok, your reign's coming to an end
Yeah,
soon.
that your time's coming to an end.
Yeah, and they basically fumbled. They basically dropped the ball on Karrion Kross because he's not ready for that yet. Even though it would be great if he did
Well,
get a chance, he's
I
not
found
ready.
out something today.
The
Christy.
guy's a main event level talent.
He
Hey,
is.
I found out something today.
What's that?
Apparently, Fox doesn't want Hit Row,
Uh-huh.
Karen Cross, and
Oh,
Scarlett
no.
on Fox. They don't want those 5 superstars on SmackDown.
Why is that?
Because Hit Row's Hit Row and Karen Cross, they don't take him seriously.
Oh, God.
Here, I found it.
Oh, here we go.
Here's what I would have done for WrestleMania 38 a year back.
Okay.
Yeah. This all starts around day one. Had Roman not gotten COVID, yeah, we know Roman would have beat Lesnar that night, but had Roman not gotten COVID, Bobby Lashley would have won that Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah.
That Fatal 4-Way. And then we could have gotten Brock versus Bobby for the title at WrestleMania. At WrestleMania, main event of night 1. And then night 2, you could have done Drew versus Roman.
Huh. Would Brock have still won the Royal Rumble?
No.
I think
Okay.
Brock probably would have won the chamber.
Yeah, Brock would have won the Rumble, and Drew would have. And instead of there being a WWE title chamber match, there would have, instead of there being a women's chamber match, it would have been winner faces Roman for the Universal title at Mania, and Drew would have won that.
That would have made a lot of sense, but they didn't. They didn't go in that direction.
They couldn't go in that direction. Roman had COVID.
Yeah, Roman got sick. Yeah, so he couldn't.
Oh, and he was at risk because of leukemia.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel
immunocompromised. I think is the appropriate term for Roman.
I feel bad for him, but then I don't.
Right.
Because I'm sure if he could and they would let him, that he would be there almost every week.
Yeah.
Right.
But the fact that he's immunocompromised and he gets sick really easy, apparently.
Yeah.
And the fact that his star level is so at a higher standard,
right,
that they don't want him to tire himself out, risk getting sick, and Roman missing out on a SummerSlam, or worst case scenario, a WrestleMania.
Ooh. Oof. Crazy.
I honestly believe the last time people got a champion they actually wanted to have a reign was The Undertaker.
You're right.
Wait, heavyweight champion?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. So, no, Big E.
Big E. But Big E cashed in. Yeah, Big E cashed in on Lashley on Raw, but then they proceeded to book him like complete trash, which was
Drew
wrong
McIntyre.
Yeah. Again, same thing. It's the book. We get who we want as a champion, but then WWE fucks it up with the booking.
Yeah, and
they did it with Kofi as well after he won at WrestleMania 35.
According to some people, people are saying that when like Big E, McIntyre, Liv Morgan, Kofi Kingston, Sasha Banks, etc., when they won their titles finally, that they didn't bring in the views. That nobody would turn in to watch them. They would only turn in to watch other segments.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's like people's like, well, that was nice. Time to move on.
Yeah.
Hey, at
no,
least
don't you want to enjoy it while it lasts?
Yeah. No, because when this title reign's over, we are all going to remember the storytelling.
Yeah.
And we're all going to remember that so-and-so beat Roman and the place erupted. Like,
I'm going to quote The Rock. Finally,
I said in another space, what do we think the Twitter would have been like if it was around for Bruno Sammartino?
People would have People would have
What
been
would it
calling
be
for
like?
Stop.
What would
we've
it be
been
like
doing
if
on
it was
Twitter
around,
these days.
Chrissy? What would it have been like if it was around for John Cena from 2006 to 2007? Where he literally ran through everybody like Roman.
Oh, they probably would have been doing the same thing. Make it stop.
Had Cena not gotten Twitter was around during that time. It was founded in
was on,
2006.
No, 2006, 2007.
Yeah.
It was founded around 2006, but
Oh, like as big as it is now.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I would have
Like,
been.
no. People would be pissed.
Yeah.
And John
Speaking of
Cena
that,
wouldn't be as useful, as loved as he is today.
People. Here's what I would think: had Cena not gotten injured in that match against Kennedy, he would have held that title until at least Mania 24.
Yeah,
Right.
and he probably would have held it longer than that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he probably would have dropped it at SummerSlam that year.
Probably.
Or he would have been cast in on by one of the three people. Because I'm pretty at WrestleMania 26, we had 3 Money in the Bank winners, didn't we? That year,
3 Money in 2010. 3. It was
Yeah.
Swagger, Kane, and Miz.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, didn't Swagger or Jake Hager cash in on Alberto Del Rio? I think it was.
Jericho.
Or Jericho. Okay, Jericho. I was trying to remember.
That was Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Who cashed in on Del Rio. I don't think you'd ever get I think that was Raw's loudest reaction. Well, aside from maybe when Owens won the Universal title in 2016.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, or better yet, have Kevin Owens be the one that beats Reigns. Ship has sailed.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Kevin Owens, he's just going to be like a tag team guy or a mid-card guy.
Yeah.
And that's a shame.
And it is a shame because he is main caliber talent.
But the only question is, does he want all those long nights not being able to be with his kids and his wife? Does he want those?
Probably not.
No, I don't think he does.
Does he want the
responsibility?
responsibility?
I think it's the same with Sammy.
Yeah. Does he want the responsibility of having to go to Jimmy Fallon, having to go to Wheel of Fortune, The Tonight Show, and all those shows to promote WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you are the heavyweight champion, Universal champion, WWE champion, the patty cake champion, whatever the hell you want to call the title next,
patty cake.
you have the responsibility as the face of the company,
right?
And everybody's gonna look to you like, okay, what do we do? So and so got hurt. What do we do? You're the leader. Lead us.
Lead us in the right direction.
And I hate to say his name again, but Roman says we're not even scratching the surface level of what we're gonna do.
Oh God.
And this bloodline storyline is making more stars than it intended to.
Yeah, but it's also making people sick. They're like, is this done yet? When is it going to be over?
Well, hey, everybody, you always WWE can't create stars.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of CM Punk's reign. Dude, it's making CM Punk's reign look like a 2-week reign.
Mm-hmm. Even though he did have a really long, like 400-day reign as WWE.
434 days.
And for the Universal title, I'm okay with Roman holding that until he retires.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because that title was so cursed and had low prestige.
Mm-hmm.
You either get hurt, get squashed, get released.
Yep.
And Roman has elevated that title's prestige up to a level that whoever beats him for it or
made man
is a made man that all they have to do is come in and bring their A game.
Yeah.
Roman, Jey Uso's a star. Jimmy Uso's a star. Solo is a star in the making. Kevin Owens got rejuvenized. Sami Zayn got rejuvenized. Sami Zayn was in a fucking celebrity match
with Johnny Knoxville, who basically humiliated him.
Yes, last year.
Yeah, and it wasn't until he joined the Bloodline that's when he became what
a
we
star.
see him as now. Yeah.
That he went from being in a comedy joke match to being the first Muslim ever to main event a WrestleMania for the WWE Tag Team titles.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes. However, if he bounces back from this stronger, Cody got help to solidify him as the top guy that WWE needs until they can find their newer generation star they want to build up.
Right.
Because everybody looks up to Cody.
As they should. He's a good man.
Yes.
He's a very good man. I mean,
and I'm sure he knows at the end of the day this is a business.
No, I gets it. It probably shattered him that he wasn't able to really finish the story.
Yeah. For all we know, the story he will finish the story, but it will be on a even bigger scale when it happens.
Yeah.
Because we all expected him to win.
We do. We did.
And the heartbreak of him losing, he can go find that missing piece, come back and win.
Yep.
Because he's not going to go back to AEW. I'm sorry. He's not right now. He's not going back to AEW until he finishes the story.
Yeah. What?
Until he's able to take that WWE title and place it on his family's table, he won't go back to AEW.
Right.
Yeah, but the thing is we wouldn't be as pissed off as we are if the belts weren't unified.
That is the biggest problem because Fox and USA are upset. Apparently, Fox is at the point where they might not want to re-sign until they get their champion.
Well, Fox has a champion. It's Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
No, their
but USA
champion.
Network does not have a champion.
Their champion exclusive to their brand. They don't want Roman going over to Raw.
Oh, yeah.
And if WWE actually does sell to Endeavor, they would be stupid to make us pay for the pay-per-views again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because one, it's easy to go to a friend's house and watch it.
Right.
Two, there's a thing called illegal streaming sites that people use.
Yep. I know.
So they will lose money. And if that were to happen, it won't happen until 2026.
Oh, God. Why is that?
Because they're doing Peacock.
Time left on their deal.
Oh, jeez.
And a Peacock could offer them an absurd amount and be like, well, we'll give you like this much money a year, and we will put the WWE WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, Clash of the Castle 2, etc. behind a paywall of like an extra $14.99 for the $14.99 club.
Yeah.
So you have to upgrade to Peacock to the $14.99 a month.
No. They pay $4.99 a month for Peacock Premium.
Well, this would be Peacock Premium.
Peacock Premium Plus.
Yeah, that's the one I think is like what, $10.99, something like that.
Yeah,
$4.99 from it's $9.99.
Do what Tyler did is take advantage of a Cyber Monday deal. You only get it for $1.
Peacock Premium Plus. It's so good. You can see the sweat on your TV.
Oh my God.
See, and now that Roman won, nobody's talking about what Bayley said last night.
What did she, oh, wait a minute. Was it the tweet where
Goodbye?
Goodbye? Yeah. And then you had the guy with the videos kind of say, come on, Bayley. You're just good. Jeez.
I think they're going to kick Io out of Damage Control.
I think it's going to be Dakota.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. And sometimes the most romantic love story comes to an end by.
Somebody's getting kicked out of Damage Control. And I would say Io, because Io should be Miss Money in the Bank.
Right. I don't know. Is Bayley's contract coming to an end soon?
Not that I know of. Last time I checked, I thought it expired in like 2026.
Okay.
Because
I was thinking, like, there has to be a reason she tweeted that.
And Paul Levesque loves Bayley.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with Charlotte wanting to take some time off.
Yeah. I don't blame her.
And Becky hinting at retirement. I don't see Paul Levesque letting Bailey go anywhere.
And he's already had to deal with Mercedes leaving
Yeah.
and not coming back and going off to becoming the IWGP Women's Champion.
Hey, Christy, according to some people, according to her, she has one date left on her deal.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
there
she's
are a
got the
few
April
things
8th event coming up.
Yeah, there are a few things that she wants in her contract if she were to go back.
Yeah. Which are what?
I think it's like less dates, able to like work a Japan show if she wants to, and more money. I think.
Yeah. I'm sure she'll probably be
she
in
wants to
AEW
be
Forbidden Door 2 if possible.
She wants to be paid the Sasha Banks, the Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey type of money.
Yeah. In the millions.
Yeah, and according to I forgot who said it, if Endeavor does buy WWE, the person that said it said that WWE superstars, they would get healthcare.
Ooh. So they would no longer be considered independent contractors.
Yeah, because apparently they would make a new I forgot what it was, like a new thing to put WWE under instead of independent contractors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because so at Judgment Day, so we're probably gonna get Bad Bunny and Santos or Ray
right
against Judgment Day. We're more than likely gonna get a rematch with Charlotte and Rhea.
Oh boy,
we got Rhea winning.
Yeah. We're more than likely gonna get Asuka, Bianca too, maybe. We might get that 6-person tag with the Bloodline and KO, Zayn, and Cody.
Yep.
Hopefully, winner take all.
Winner take all, and that's probably where Cody gets the belt.
Yeah. See, the only thing with that is they would literally be like 2.5, 3 weeks away. No, wait, a week away, I think.
Yeah.
Like a week or two away from Roman breaking 1,000.
May 6th, and is May 6th Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday. Because no. 14 days because
2 weeks. Yeah.
That is fumbling the ball on the 2-yard line.
Right.
Yeah, they can give.
See.
Yeah, give it 1,000 days, and then give it 1,000 days. Have Roman win at King of the. Have Roman be a throwaway opponent. Hell, have him face KSI
or something.
Have him face KSI and Saudi, and then have maybe Cody or maybe have Cody or Cross throwing him in summer, throwing him in
Detroit,
or in the UK.
Yeah, that would be Money in the Bank on July 1st in London.
If WWE wants to go if they want to go the predictable route, they can have Cody say, "Give me one more chance. If I don't lose, I'll retire. I will never wrestle again.
If you don't win, then he'll retire."
Yeah.
Right. And if that happens, he goes back to AEW.
But he will obviously win.
Yeah.
Because WWE is not going to let Cody go without a fight.
Right.
No, not with
No, because tonight that whoa ho was the loudest I've ever heard it.
Yep.
And it was loud. It was loud when they were here.
Yeah. This is WrestleMania, so it was obviously going to be really, really loud.
I just want to see how he's going to bounce back from his biggest loss.
Yeah.
Because now he's down, and he's hurting.
Yeah, it's
hard. You can tell a lot by a man when he's down and hurting. And I keep going back to that photo that's circling around with that's very similar to
John Cena,
Cody
the
and
Undertaker.
Cody and Cena, and in the back is Roman, and Roman would be The Rock in that scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So if they do a year-long build with Cody, and they do Cody Roman 2 at SummerSlam, WrestleMania, I hope not.
No,
So that means Cody would have to win the Rumble 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't split the belt up.
Yeah.
Right. They have to split the belts. They've got to do something.
Yeah, no, they have to split the belts up.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go see what my mom needs.
All right.
I'm still upset about it, but I can somewhat understand it.
Yeah. There's just a lot of things involved.
Yeah, so now do we get that Pillars Fatal 4-Way at Double or Nothing?
I don't know. I think we are because they've been kind of hinting at it.
Yeah, that's the mark. Yeah, or better yet, well, I hate to say it, Christy, but Hangman made Mox tap out at Revolution.
Mm-hmm. That's why I think
So
we're going to
why
get Anarchy in the arena. Anarchy in the arena. We get Kenny, the Bucks, and Hangman versus the Blackpool Combat Club.
So who's going to be?
That's what
Who
I
would be
think
their
will
fourth man?
happen.
So who would be their fourth man? So Kenny,
Who?
the Bucks, and Hangman.
Kenny, the Bucks, and Hangman. That's 4 people. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, we don't know how quickly, Matt Jackson's pec or bicep muscle is going to heal because it's partially torn. So we don't know how that's going to heal up for him.
Jericho did it.
Yep, he did it. We'll see what happens.
And speaking of, say what you want about Chris Jericho, but the fact that the guy's able to constantly reinvent himself over and over and over again is fucking remarkable.
It's incredible. I mean, it kind of surprises me every time. Oh. I just saw this tweet. I think it's in relation to the ref bump during the Cody Roman match. This tweet has a gift to send Aubrey. I wish they had a backup ref and attend it right there so that when the ref goes down, a replacement comes in pretty fast.
Yeah.
Kind of keep everything going, but it didn't happen.
Yeah. And Jim Ross has always made the case for multiple referees around the ring.
Oh yeah, that's probably why in AEW, that's why if one ends up going down, you have someone, whether it's Aubrey or Bryce Remsburg or any one of those guys.
Aubrey, Bryce, Rick, Stefan.
Oh yeah, they all step in.
Mike Chioda, Mike Posey.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania 42. I don't know where that'll be.
Neither do I.
Hopefully in Charlotte.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hopefully hopefully we don't get another weekend song that year.
No, this one for this WrestleMania was just stupid. I was like, oh, please already. It's like, stop.
We'll probably get a Becky G's song.
Oh God.
No, I want a dog. If it's for a WrestleMania in North Carolina, I want a Daughtry song.
Hey,
that would make sense though.
Becky G can get it.
Oh yeah, she can get it. But it just makes.
She's so beautiful. She is so extremely beautiful. I'm like,
or if you're not gonna have a Daughtry song be the theme song, at least let them sing "America the Beautiful" one night.
That'd be nice.
WWE, can instead of wasting money on 2 people to sing "America the Beautiful," can we just have one?
Yeah.
Just pay for one.
Mm-hmm.
I remember at 29, they didn't even do "America the Beautiful."
No.
Becky G was 100 times better than the dude that did it tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she's a member of the OWO.
The Latino World Order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I think she's like honorary member.
Yep.
Yeah, but Jesse James Decker was better than the dude that did it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did.
See, because they started off a pay-per-view in an okay way. They got the one match that nobody really cared about.
Right.
Out. It did what it needed to do, like I said earlier. on Twitter.
Yeah.
Then it was the 6-woman tag,
Mm-hmm.
the obvious match, because we all knew Ronda Rousey was winning.
Which she and Sheena shouldn't have.
I mean, I understand why, because
Garbage. They're garbage. But I think Ronda's holding Sheena back because I said it in a tweet. Sheena is a badass in her own right. I think Ronda's holding her back.
yeah, but Shayna actually apparently did go to Hunter and ask
Uh-huh.
to be put in a tag team with her best friend and go for the tag titles because that's something that they always wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had the triple threat match.
Yep.
My chest.
Oh God. That was the most brutal, one of the most brutal Intercontinental title matches ever.
Yeah.
Then
that was crazy.
we had Bianca and Asuka. I'm 50-50. I wanted Asuka to win because she's never won a singles match at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
And
Brittany also brought up a great point in the space that I was in with her. Today was the official 1 full year mark, and Brittany didn't want it to end on the same day she won it last year.
Right.
well, I thought because didn't they say she was at 365?
Yeah, she was.
Okay, I thought okay. Oh yeah, 365 in the I'm so stupid. So Bianca and Asuka, then okay. Then it was Edge versus Finn. That got cut short because of the ladder spot.
Yeah, that match was supposed to be longer.
Yeah.
I also think that's why everybody was thrown off too. Because Roman and them apparently were not supposed to be out there until like 30 minutes, 25 minutes until the middle of the hour.
Ooh.
Then we had Snoop Dogg against the Miz, poor Miz.
Oh God.
You want to talk about a guy who's buried? The Miz got buried on both nights of WrestleMania.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cody Rhodes did not get buried because he lost to Roman Reigns.
And a whole
Right.
bunch of shenanigans.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, it literally took, like I said, kendo sticks, steel chairs,
Mm-hmm.
It was
Cody's belt, Solo, 1D, the Usos, steel steps.
And then Solo.
It took all that just to beat Cody.
Right.
Cody looked decently strong, in my opinion.
Yeah, he looked really good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
seeing-
someone punched it. I'm effing done, and yes, I punched my TV, and his TV looks completely effed up. I'm like, yikes, dude.
Yeah, you see, people take wrestling too seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, I take it seriously, but not to the point where I'm going to damage something in my house. Forget it. It's like, I'm not going to throw my iPad. I'm not going to punch my TV. Besides, I don't want to go to the hospital and get stitches or anything like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw my phone. I love my phone.
same here.
I love my phone. Huh?
We all love
Yeah.
wrestling.
We all love wrestling, and we just hope it goes. We just always hope that the matches go the way we believe that they should. But when they don't, and the finish is like is extremely suspect,
Yeah.
we all get upset about it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't touch my. I wouldn't like. The only place I throw my phone is on my bed because I know it'll be protected.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that not how that was supposed to go?
Yeah, it was not the way it was supposed to go, Mox. Thank you.
I'm going to give them one chance to explain.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Notorious, I hope you're watching this, man. I know you said you weren't gonna give WWE anymore if they did it, but I completely agree with you, man. I completely agree with you. I know where you're coming from, dog. Cody should have won tonight, but tell you what. I'm going to give them until SummerSlam.
Okay.
If Roman Reigns is still champion the moment SummerSlam goes off the air, I'm done.
If he's still double champion.
Yeah, double champion.
Yeah, if he's still undisputed Universal Champion with both belts in his hands.
If he still has both belts by the time SummerSlam goes off the air, No more. I'm not watching WWE anymore if that happens.
Yeah. We're planning on quitting after tonight, but now it just makes sense.
Like they had to have told Cody not right now
Right.
for a reason. Whether it be that the new owners want to test everybody out and see who they like the most,
Right.
whether they signed somebody,
Mm-hmm.
they brought somebody up,
Yep.
or they just felt that we want to make a quick buck on a fucking t-shirt.
Right.
We'll make you
Well,
look like a beast.
Right. Well, they better have been impressed by Cody tonight, because if they don't say, well, okay, this Cody Rhodes guy, let's give him a chance. They better push for it.
This Cody Rhodes guy? How can they not know who Cody Rhodes is?
There
Triple
are
A-
some
a
people,
Triple
if
H
you
team-
say the name Cody Rhodes, I've heard people go, "Who's that?" I'm like, how could you not know who the heck he is? It's
Triple
There,
like
H,
yeah,
one
there,
of
are,
the
Triple
most
H
to be
commented
fair,
on
yeah.
Cody.
awesome dudes
There are
ever.
some stupid
you
people
know?
in the world. Like
There are
some
plenty
people
of
don't
them
even
out
know who the
there.
hell. Some people don't even know who the hell John Cena is.
Yep.
That
I mean,
is
heck, they didn't even know who. There are those who don't even know who John Moxley is. When Renee posted a picture of him and her together when they were announced as rulers of the jungle at a Bengals game against the Chiefs, they're all like, "Oh!" The replies on the Instagram post were either "Who's that?" or "Oh my God, Dean Ambrose, where's he been?" I'm like, are you people kidding me?
and see, because not that many.
Yeah, not many. I mean, understandable. He's not
I'll
a
be
big
right back.
celebrity. It's not something Mox aspires to be.
Yeah, because WWE has been around for so long
Mm-hmm.
that when people see that big W with that little red underneath, they think of WWE.
Right.
They're not going to take the time like we all do and watch AEW, Impact, New Japan, Ring of
Yep.
Honor,
True.
GCW, etc., etc.
Yeah, they're not going to know who everybody is right off the bat.
Yeah, and
Unless, of course, they have like a viral moment or something like that, but that's about it. The WWE's just been around for a long, long time. Oh God, why am I all alone right now? Oh boy. We froze up or something? Oh boy. Hello? I'll be back.
All right, I'm back.
All right, I thought we froze up or something. Like, hello, I'm all by myself here.
I got to take my dog out real quick.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, princess. It's okay, baby.
Yeah.
Mm.
I got a cat cuddled up in my lap. If Tyler were here, he'd be like, ew.
Yeah, cat almost went. Cat almost went into the toilet.
Oh God. That's why I keep the lid to my toilet closed. That way one of my cats doesn't try and drink out of it.
Yeah.
But wow.
Yeah. So Jordan, you there?
Well, he said he was getting his he was taking care of his dog at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he should be back in a moment or two.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Don't want to. Yeah. So, and when Jordan gets back, we'll start. Oh God, it shouldn't even. Yeah, I think you personally should wait till after All Out before you even begin to consider who or when and who MJF drops the title to.
Right. I would like to think it's Adam Cole, but right now he needs some more matches under his belt before he's even being considered as a top contender for that championship. I mean, do they run it back with Mox? I mean, that would be good, but that would depend on how the whole thing with the Elite turns out at Anarchy in the arena if we're going to get that match at Double or Nothing.
And the eventual blood and guts match.
The blood and guts as well. Yep, that too. Because I think that's where the BCC versus Elite feud will end, is blood and guts.
Yeah.
And then I think, and then I don't know what's going to happen afterwards. That I just can't think that far ahead. I just can't.
Yeah, Yeah, you said get some more matches under Adam Cole's belt. You're absolutely right, Christy.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care who you are. Ring rust is a thing.
It is a thing. And if you saw Adam Cole's match against Daniel Garcia, he did have a considerable amount of ring rust because he hasn't been in the ring in almost 10 months.
Ring. Yeah, you can show no signs of it. You can show no signs of it. You can still go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but sports of it will happen.
Yeah.
If you're out of the ring if you're out of the ring for longer than 3 or 4 months, you will have rust.
Take a look at Saraya. She went 5 years away from in-ring competition. She gets
Britt
her
had to
full
carry
year
her
match
basically.
against Britt Baker. I mean, good for Britt. She protected her. But the ring rust of Saraya was so obvious because it was 5 years.
Yeah, Britt had to carry her a good chunk of that match.
Yeah. I'm wondering if the next episode of AEW All Access addresses Britt's personal concerns when the match becomes official. It's like, I'm going to have to be careful with this woman because she's had past neck problems. So,
All Access. Did you see how pissed Britt was about Thunder?
oh yeah, I saw it. Like, she was conversing with, Jamie Hayter, Saraya, and Tony Storm about it.
Tony Storm, yeah, I was about to say
Yeah,
Ruby.
I watched that. And some people were like, this looks like a total divas-like thing where you have them all chatting and everything. They can't be this friendly with each other. I'm like, are you sure about that? Is you never know. You never know how people are behind the scenes when it comes to interacting with other people.
Yeah.
You have no idea. Like, Britt could be cool with everybody in the locker room, but we're talking about Thunder Rosa being injured and doing seminars and things like that and not defending the championship. And I'm going, what? Is this true or is it just gossip? And then you look at this season on AEW All Access, Thunder Rosa is actually in, I think, maybe some episodes where she talks about it. So we're getting two sides of the story here.
Okay.
What Britt and
least
the
I
others
am
think, and then
happy.
what's really going on with Thunder Rosa.
I am happy they recognized Tony Storm's interim reign as an official title run.
Oh, yeah. They finally took that interim title off, and I don't think they should have put it on her in the first place. It's the same when Mox was the interim world champion. I'm like, interim? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, if you're out for longer than 30 days, you should get stripped of the title.
Exactly.
That's how it was in the old.
Mm-hmm. They finally recognized Jamie Hayter as a champion when they took the interim title off of her, and she was officially recognized as the champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have done it before with Tony Storm. That was not fair to her at all, and Mox too.
Yeah. If you're out.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, we were just talking about. We were just talking about before. Like, do you agree with this? Do you agree with this statement, Jordan? It should be after All Out at the earliest when you can even begin to consider when, where, and who MJF drops the title to.
See, I would maybe if the guy that is on the roster right now, Adam Cole.
Cole, bye.
I would put that aside and slowly start building him up now.
Yeah.
That's what I think they're going to do with Adam Cole if they want him to win the title. That started with Daniel Garcia. You got to let it progress from there.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. So do the Pillars 4-way at Double or Nothing. Do the Pillars 4-way at Double or Nothing because they started teasing that.
Yep.
And because they're the 4 pillars in Double or Nothing is AEW's WrestleMania.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So.
And they also got to get the Owen Hart. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
And then have him face Hangman at All Out.
Right. Yep. And then build up to Adam Cole.
So, but you're going to have MJF defend the title at Grand Slam.
Triple H is crying at the press conference.
Oh, God.
What about?
How about that little kid that came out with Bianca?
Oh, I thought it was sweet.
Yeah, her mother died today.
Yeah, and then she gets to dance and be a part of probably the biggest show ever in WrestleMania, dancing to Bianca's music and be a part of Bianca's entrance. That was so cool, though.
Yeah.
And somebody asked him about WWE being sold.
What did he say? No comment? Or I don't know. Huh. I'm not watching. Uh-oh. I was like, why am I hearing laughter?
Hi, Paul, congratulations, fantastic show. Nick Hausman, House of Wrestling. Like I said to Paul and Roman, obviously big news broke earlier today, or reported Tuesday news, saying tomorrow potentially a big announcement to come that WWE is being acquired by Endeavor, purchased UFC. Any chance you can confirm or comment on that report? Great, thank you.
Fucking Paul Levesque.
No.
Is
He
there
basically said no comment in that way.
Is there any chance you can confirm or deny? Nope.
That's good. Good job there, Triple H. Nope.
I'm extremely proud of Cody.
Mm-hmm. He said the story's not finished.
Mm-hmm.
Far from it.
I don't believe him on that one, but that's just me.
I mean, with the way it ended.
Yeah. The way it ended, that bullshit ending. It's like, here, we'll throw in the Usos. Nope, Kevin and Sammy come in. Okay, we're going to bring in the X Factor. We're going to bring in Solo Sikoa.
Because I think KO and Sami Zayn are going to try their best to make sure Cody gets another chance.
Yeah. Because if it weren't for Cody, I don't think Sammy and KO would have, storyline-wise, would not have reunited to win the tag team titles.
Yeah, and the dominoes have fell. There's two dominoes standing up, and that's Solo and that's Roman.
Right, and you got to knock another one down to get to the big domino here.
Yeah, you gotta knock Solo down, but I don't know how the hell you're gonna do it. Guy took a guitar shot to the back and didn't even move.
Yeah.
You got to find somebody that can equally match up to him.
Yeah. Only person coming to my mind that I know Solo is screwed over, well, there's a couple of them.
Randy.
One is Matt Riddle. The other is Drew McIntyre. Because remember, it was Solo who pulled Drew out of the ring at Clash of the Castle.
That was the referee.
Well, it pulled the referee out of the ring at Clash of the Castle.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's either Riddle or it's Drew. Because I don't know if Drew can chase the Intercontinental title. It just feels like Gunther has a death grip on it.
He is not losing that until he isn't losing that until winter.
Yep. I think so.
So who do you think is going to headline the Hall of Fame next year in Philly?
If he's not filming a movie, Batista.
It's got to be Batista.
Batista, yeah.
Yeah.
There's got to be some ECW guys in there.
I mean, most of the noticeable ones that said they would go in are in.
Yeah, RVD.
Yep.
Is Sabu in?
I don't think Sabu would take that call.
No. And I don't think Taz would either because he works for AEW. He's loyal to AEW.
And I mean, if Taz was not in AEW, I would say Taz could be one of the headliners.
Yep. I mean, Taz is too busy with being a commentator in AEW and just being a proud father over his son Hook's success. Yeah, he's very proud. He's a very, very proud man of his son. So Taz is too busy to do Hall of Fame anyway.
And besides, I could imagine Taz's speech. First of all, he'd probably be wearing the shades the entire time.
Just like he does when he does commentary. You see that all the time. He's got the heads. Him and sunglasses are like JR and the black cowboy hat. They just go together.
Yeah, it's hard to see Taz without shades.
Oh, he's gone without shades before. It's just the shades are just part of his image, part of his look. That's how he likes to do it.
WrestleMania made a video about the Cody decision.
Ooh, is it on Twitter?
It's on their YouTube. Worst decision ever. Fans of fears on the results of the WrestleMania 39 Night 2 main event.
Which channel? Which YouTube channel was it?
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. No,
Yeah.
jeez. And JD from New York's doing his thing. Fuck that motherfucker.
He blocked me for no reason. So
Yeah, you've mentioned that before.
hey,
I
JD.
have honestly no issue with JD. I mean, especially when he expressed support for Mercedes and Trinity leaving the company. He expressed support for them and called WWE stupid for letting each of them go. Oh,
Yeah, he's
I see
right.
it right here. Worst decision ever. Fans furious at WWE.
I'm Mayor Bob Kelly.
Shut up. Yeah, worst decision ever. Fans furious at WWE WrestleMania 39. Shane McMahon tears quad.
Oh, it was a squat. Ooh.
It was his quad. It's almost the same injury Boogs had.
Hey, don't worry, Shane. You can smoke some pot.
I don't even know if he's into. I don't even know if he's into that.
He is. He has his own pot company.
Oh, okay.
Cannabis company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Hey,
for
I'm
the
gonna
one.
head off.
Roman holding the belt until WrestleMania 88.
I'm gonna head off and charge my phone. I'll probably see you guys in like the Spaces tomorrow with Antonio.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, later.
later.
Yeah,
Later.
it's midnight for me, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting late. It's
almost
2:54
one.
for me.
Yeah, it's about 1:54 where I am. So, or
yeah.
it's 12:54 actually where I am. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to go to bed. So
I'm
Yeah.
gonna head to bed.
Night, y'all.
good night.
Night.
All right, I'm out of here.
All right.
Good night.
Night. All right, everybody. You've heard some opinions tonight. You've heard some stories. Personally, I still would have had Cody win. Nonetheless, follow me on Twitter. It's at AaronKing1004. Follow me on Instagram. That's AaronKing46. Follow me on TikTok if you want to see the cool, like chill, laid back side of me. Follow my TikTok at AaronKing51. And most importantly, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. This has been the Logical Villain, Aaron King. This has been Right to the Table, and I'll see you next time.